Lenawee County, my name is Brian Vish, and this is the WLEN Evening News. Let's get into it. The USDA has announced a nationwide recall on Fresh Realm brand chicken fettuccine Alfredo products sold at Walmart and Kroger stores. The recall affects several Market Side and Home Chef branded meals produced before June 17th of 2025 due to a possible Listeria contamination. The products may be linked to an outbreak that has sickened at least 17 people in 13 states, including 3 deaths and 1 infant loss. Consumers should check for use-by dates of June 27th or earlier and discard any items with these dates. The recall includes 12 and 32-ounce trays labeled Market Side or Home Chef with USDA inspection numbers P5078, 4 P4770, or P47718. Health officials say that Listeria mainly affects pregnant women, older adults, and individuals with weakened immune systems. Anyone who experiences flu-like symptoms after eating these meals should seek medical care. For more information, visit fsis.usda.gov or call 888-MP-HOTLINE. The Michigan Department of Labor and Economic Opportunity has awarded $16 million in job training grants to 297 businesses across the state through the Going Pro Talent Fund. The funding will support training for nearly 8,000 workers in high-demand industries. The Going Pro Talent Fund is a state-funded grant program that helps employers train new hires and upskill current employees. According to the department, the latest round of funding will train 4,691 current workers and 3,227 new hires, including 1,788 registered apprentices. Roughly 86% of this cycle's recipients are small businesses with fewer than 500 employees. More than half are receiving the grant for the first time in at least 6 funding cycles. Since launching in 2014, the program has supported training for over 225,000 workers and 7,400 businesses statewide. Workers who complete Talent Fund support training see an average hourly wage increase of 7.2%. The funding also supports apprenticeships, classroom instruction, and on-the-job training that lead to industry-recognized credentials. Governor Whitmer has proposed $54.8 million in the next state budget to continue the program in fiscal year 2026. A full list of awardees is available at michigan.gov/talentfund. A proposed policy outlining how names are added to Monument Park was introduced at Monday's Adrian City Commission meeting, but ultimately tabled without a vote. The resolution aimed to establish a formal procedure for the inclusion of names in the city's Monument Park, a site often used to commemorate residents, veterans, or civic figures. The policy's introduction signals the city's intent to clarify selection criteria. It was brought forward under administrative business, but tabled for further consideration. No timeline for revisiting the item was announced during the meeting, and commissioners did not discuss the policy's content publicly before tabling. Tabled items may return to a future meeting agenda, but are not guaranteed reconsideration unless formally reintroduced. The proposal may resurface in future sessions, particularly if public interest or controversy arises around naming requests. For now, the process for adding names to Monument Park remains informal. The Adrian City Commission has approved a bid to move forward with the Library Square Playground Project, a key initiative of the Downtown Development Authority focused on enhancing public park space. The resolution was adopted during the Commission's meeting on June 16th. The project is managed through the Adrian Main Street Downtown Development Authority, which oversees improvements to the downtown area and adjacent public amenities. The bid award will fund the construction of new playground infrastructure at Library Square, although final design elements and timelines were not specified in the meeting documentation. Officials stated the investment aligns with broader downtown revitalization efforts. A commission vote adopted the resolution. Funding sources were not publicly debated during the meeting. The next steps will likely include contractor mobilization and the announcement of a construction timeline. The DDA is expected to oversee project implementation with periodic updates to the commission. The City of Adrian Police Department is currently seeking a full-time office assistant. Candidates must perform responsible administrative and clerical work in support of the department. Desirable knowledge, skills, and abilities include strong customer service skills, the ability to greet visitors and answer phone calls, the ability to handle confidential information, record maintenance, and the ability to draft and edit documents. Law Enforcement Information Network experience is preferred but not required. A high school diploma with at least 4 years experience performing customer service and clerical work is also preferred. The salary range is approximately $43,000 to $54,000 annually. To apply, visit adriancity.com. Lenawee County Parks crews completed several trail and grounds repairs this month, addressing blockages, tree removal, and general upkeep across multiple park locations. The updates were presented during the Parks Commission's June 16th meeting as part of the monthly facilities report. Work orders were logged and completed at 7 different sites, with most activities focused on early summer maintenance and storm-related issues. Bicentennial Park trails were widened near the creek, while Taylor Road Park had an overflow blockage cleared after recent rainfall. At Iron Lake, a new dock was installed. Medina Park saw a fallen tree removed, and Ramsdale Park received targeted spraying along lane areas. General maintenance was also reported countywide. Crews recorded 49 total work orders across the system, with over 130 labor hours documented. Ongoing seasonal maintenance is expected to continue through the summer, with additional trail improvements and project planning to follow. Share the Warmth of Lenawee will operate as a public cooling center from Friday, June 21st through Tuesday, June 25th, offering relief during the upcoming heat wave. The cooling center will be open daily from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at 427 West Maumee Street in Adrian. All community members are welcome to stop in, cool off, and take a break from the heat. Water and light snacks will be provided. Organizers say the center is a response to forecast high temperatures and is meant to serve vulnerable residents, including the elderly and those without access to air conditioning. The initiative is part of Share the Warmth of Lenawee's broader mission to provide shelter, safety, and support throughout the year. No ID or registration is required to enter. For more details, contact Share the Warmth of Lenawee directly or visit in person during open hours. The Adrian City Commission approved the renewal of 13 cannabis permits Monday night, while also discussing a potential ordinance change that would extend dispensary hours citywide. The conversation around expanded hours emerged during a broader discussion on how Adrian's businesses can remain competitive with nearby municipalities. Expanding dispensary hours would require a formal amendment to the city's commercial marijuana facilities and adult use ordinance. Separately, the commission approved the resolutions to renew existing permits for cannabis businesses operating in Adrian. The approved applications covered a range of facilities, including safety compliance labs, retail dispensaries, processors, and growers. All 13 renewal applications met the city's inspection and compliance requirements. City officials have not yet proposed a specific ordinance change, but indicated that any adjustments to dispensary hours would return to the commission for formal consideration. And finally tonight, Gerber Park's latest improvement project is underway, with crews beginning work on a grant-funded musical play installation. The upgrade is part of a broader enhancement plan for Lenawee County parks. The Lenawee County Parks Commission discussed the project during its meeting this past June 16th. Officials have confirmed that the concrete work has been completed and the installation of the outdoor musical equipment is in progress. Roughly half of the equipment has already been installed. The remaining pieces are expected to be completed by the end of the week. Once finished, planning will begin for the next phase of development, a children's story walk feature to be located in the same cul-de-sac area. The project is supported by grant funding and includes future electrical upgrades at the pavilion site. Once the musical installation is completed, the county will begin site preparation for the Story Walk addition. Officials say both features are designed to enhance accessibility and family engagement at the park. And that's it for the WLEN Evening News. I'll see you tomorrow, Lenawee.